more games on the road, period. So, you know, play the next 4 here at home. And so it gives us a little bit of practice time, you know, although not a lot in these situations at this time. But we just want to try to continue, like we said. We want to play to win games, you know, don't get me wrong. But I think we got to look at the bigger picture, and that is, you know, can we put Frank in situations, you know, that he's going to face if he's ever going to become a really good player in this league? Can we ask Kendrick to guard, you know, the best player in basketball right now, the best offensive player by far? It's not even close. So, you know, can we put him in those situations and he do okay, you know? And that doesn't mean, you know, hold him to, you know, 15, 20 points, you know. I mean, can we guard him and stay within what we're trying to do? You know, the same thing with Jalil from the standpoint of, can he rebound for us, can he defend? And then the new guys that we're putting on the roster, can we incorporate them into something where we can see what their skill level is?
Christian is just joining the team, but you think you're ready to put him out there? He'll probably need some more time to learn.
It's basketball. It's basketball. You know, same basket that he played on in the D-League, same length of the floor, you know, basically the same terminology, you know, that everyone uses. So obviously there's going to be some things that he's not aware of, but it's like I said to him, you know, you only roam if you're standing and you're not moving, you know. So he will play minutes tonight, yes.
What makes Harden so hard to guard?
Number one, he's strong. I mean, he's incredibly strong. I think so much stronger than anyone thinks he is. He's a genius when it comes to angles. He's a genius when it comes to, I guess, manipulating the rules is the way you put it. You know, he takes advantage of every rule, and that's a real positive to me. That's not a negative for someone to understand the game enough that they can do that. You know, I think he's the best offensive player out there, and I can't think of one really over the course of their career that's been better, you know, than he's been from the standpoint of being able to put up the kind of numbers that he's done and do it efficiently, really.
Can you give an example of how he uses the rules?
Well, I think he's got trickery in his game, you know. I think sometimes if you're an official, you're looking at one thing, but you're not seeing some of the other things. So, you know, he's great at that, you know. And I think, like I said, I think it's a plus on his side. You know, he's very good at being able to, you know, when you're shooting 12 foul shots a game, you know, you're really good at what you do. I mean, he can create contact, he can create situations, he can get himself to the line. Great, you know, doesn't shoot you know, like he's not a 40% three-point shooter, but he's really, really effective, and he always makes the big ones. I mean, when you need it the most is when you can pretty much count on it going in.
Thank you.